Hey guys, it's Emma here and I have my Abominable book club package for September. I'm really excited to get into this, so let's just see what we've got. I will link them down below as always. It is a horror book subscription box. I just get the bare bones one, which is cheaper, and it just comes with the books, which is the one I like. Right, book one is Ronald Malfi, and it says it's 5 novellas, and it's called They Lurk. So we've had a Ronald Malfi one previously, that was short stories, and it was fine. There was some that I liked more than others, so we shall see. Let's see what we've got in here. So it says 5 collected novellas from the master of terror and best-selling author of Come With Me. I think that must be the one that we got. So the first one is Skull Belly. Private Detective John Jeffers is hired after 3 teenagers disappear in a forest and in the process learns of a terrible local secret. And The Separation. Is Marcus's old friend Charlie suffering from a nervous breakdown, or are other worldly forces at work? And the next one is The Stranger. David finds a stranger sitting behind the wheel of his car. The doors are locked and there's a gun on the dashboard. And then the insanity started. And we've got After the Fade. A girl walked into a small Annapolis tavern, collapsed and died. Something had latched itself to the base of her skull, and it didn't arrive alone. And then the last one we've got is Fierce. After a car accident in a nightmarish snowstorm, a teenage girl and her mom encounter gruesome madness. So they sound quite good. It was ghostwritten that we got, not Come With Me, because I've just seen the picture of it on the back here, so it was ghostwritten that we got previously. But yeah, so we will give that one a go. I'm not a big fan of short stories normally, but hey, I will give it a go. So that is book 1. And then we've got a book 2 here, and that is Camp Damascus from Chuck Tingle. It's a cool name. So there we go, Camp Damascus, and let's see what it's about. It says, love is real, demons are real, kill the demons. Camp Damascus, nestled in the Montana wilderness, is the world's most effective gay conversion camp. Parents send their children from around the world to experience the program's 100% success rate. But this story isn't about that. This story is about Rose Darling, a God-fearing young lady who can't stop puking up flies. It's about her parents who ignore her visions of an eerie woman with sagging, pale skin who watches from the woods. It's about the desires deep inside Rose that don't seem to make any sense, and her waking nightmares that are beginning to feel more like memories. And maybe, just maybe, it's a little bit about Camp Damascus after all. So that sounds really cool. I'm excited to give that one a go. And then what else we got in here? We have an Abominable book club bookmark here, and this bit of paper here. I've got 2 bits of papers here. So it looks like they are little notes from both of the authors. So we've got a note here from Chuck, which I'm assuming is Chuck Tingle from Camp Damascus. And then They Lurk by Ronald Malfi. Now again, these are really long, so I'm not going to read them, but I will pop pictures of them here so you can pause and read them if you want. But the last thing that should be in here... Oh wait, no, there's one more thing. We have signed book plates as well by both authors, so that is cool. So just the Abominable book club, like, kind of backing. So we've got Chuck Tingle, and it says love is real, Chuck Tingle, and then I'm assuming that's Ronald Malfi, but it's a squiggle. So I'll put them with their respective books so that I don't lose them. And then the last thing we've got is the second-hand book we've got here, and it's always lovingly wrapped in brown paper and string with the Accursed Library wax seal, which is really cool. So let's see what we got for our second-hand book. So for our second-hand book we got, oh, it's another Sean Hudson one. It's Nemesis. So I just read Slugs, which we got like ages ago in one of them, which I really loved, so I'm excited to get another one. So it says, Sue and John Hackett are contemplating the ruins of their marriage. The brutal murder of their young daughter has brought an already strained relationship to breaking point. And to try to salvage their lives, they retreat to the small, peaceful town of Hinkston. But Hinkston isn't peaceful anymore. It's being torn apart by a series of horrific, unexplained murders, and it holds a fateful 50-year-old secret A secret with such appalling consequences that it was supposed to have died during the war. It didn't. That sounds awesome as well. So I'm really excited to give this a go. It is a bit like old and worn looking because it's a second-hand book, but it's not in too bad condition. Let's see how old it is. So it is from 1989. So that's pretty cool. It is older than me. So yeah, that is everything though that's in the package. So we've got our second-hand book, which was Sean Hudson Nemesis, and then our two main books, which were Camp Damascus by Chuck Tingle and The Lurk by Ronald Malfi. So that is it for this one, guys, though. Any comments, leave them down below, share with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you next time, guys. Bye!